didn't go down if in year 3 you and your best friend decided that you were going to play marriages, okay? She comes over to your house for a play date, you put your wedding dress on, she's the groom, you're the bride. Now, you're in your bathroom and you're doing your wedding ceremony and you two kiss, so you've now kissed a girl. You think nothing of it because obviously you're not a lesbian, you're in year 3, you're about 7 years old. Not a big deal, it was role play, okay? You kissed your friend, it was literally nothing, and you go back to school the next day. Now, that exact day that you go back to school, one of your friends basically found out how babies were made. She had no idea how babies were made, she just thought she did. And she basically tells you that babies are made when 2 people kiss. Boys and boys, girls and girls, girls and boys. What? So you're sat there tweaking the fuck out because you're 7 years old and now as far as you're concerned, you're pregnant with a fucking lesbian baby. You've kissed a girl and now look what you've fucking done. You're pregnant. Wow, wow, wow. Should have put a condom on those fucking lips. You freak out. So obviously, as any sane person would, you don't tell your parents, you pray to Santa Claus. Now, you're not religious, okay? You would pray for no god, but Santa Claus, a non-existent man, you were praying for, okay? Every night you sit in your bed, you cross your hands, you cross your toes, you're praying, you're crying, you're pleading to a non-existent being who is literally your parents, okay? Saying, please, please help me. Okay, like I'm not being funny, you were planning that abortion very, very quickly. Plan B needed to be there ASAP, but you were oblivious to actually what was going on, so you just thought you were pregnant. Now after a week passes and you hear nothing from Santa Claus, you begin to get really, really angry. Why are you not helping me? Why the fuck am I pregnant? Why have I done this, okay, you stupid idiot? Why'd you kiss a girl? So anyways, you get really fed up and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna take this into my own hands and I'm gonna Google it. So what do? You pull out your iPad one night and you type in how a baby's made, and what comes up? Pornhub, of course it does. Now, for some reason, your iPad has no child restrictions on it, so what do for the next week? You watch porn. You watch every genre of porn known to man. You scar yourself for life. You're 7 years old. You have watched everything. Roleplay, nurses and doctors, old men with young consensually aged girls, okay? You watch the freakiest shit in the world. Are you still scarred for life now? Yeah. Have you ever opened Pornhub up again? No. Is those images ingrained into your brain? Yes. So now you have traumatized yourself, and as far as you're concerned, you're still pregnant. So it gets to the point where you begin to think that I need to tell my parents, okay? I need help. So what do? You shamefully tell your parents that you kissed a girl while playing marriages. Don't mention the Pornhub because that's irrelevant to the story, okay? That was your secret. And they basically laugh in your face and tell you, girl, you're not fucking pregnant, you stupid cunt, okay? You just kissed a girl. Bit weird, but it's fine. You're a child, doesn't matter. So obviously, the next family reunion, somehow all of your older cousins know that you kissed a girl. These boys are about 16, 17 years old, okay? They're boys, they're your cousins, they're gonna take the mick out of you, okay? They are. So what happens? Daisy, you're a lesbian? Are you a lesbian? You basically get asked if you're a lesbian by all your cousins and have to say, no, no. You actually had to plead your fucking case. They were just winding you up, they knew you weren't a lesbian, but you were embarrassed and shamed, and your aunts and uncles also asked you about it. You felt angry, okay? You begin to develop a big vendetta against this girl and don't want to hang out with her anymore. And you guys are literally neighbours and your parents are friends, so that was a bit of a sticky situation. Every time you would go gymnastics, your mum would normally take this kid, like, with you to, like, look after her. It became a no. It became, if that girl comes in the car, I'm jumping out. If that girl comes into my house, I'm calling over the balcony and I'm gonna go live with a neighbour. Your neighbours used to give you ice creams over the fence, they had no children, I'm pretty sure they would take you in like that, okay? You weren't playing about. You begin to despise this fucking girl. Why? Because as far as you were concerned, she was your baby daddy and she humiliated you in front of your family, okay? You had to admit you kissed a girl and everybody called you a lesbian. You were confused. As far as you were concerned, kissing a girl meant nothing. Didn't mean you were a lesbian, but apparently it did. So anyway, year 6 rolls around the corner. You and this girl are not friends, but you are crippled, okay? You're in a wheelchair, you break your kneecap. That means you've got to spend lunchtime inside. And one lunchtime, all of the children run inside the classroom. There is 24 kids in your class, and majority of them are boys. There's like 10 girls, and the rest are boys. So what do you hear? Take a guess. You're a lesbian! You're a lesbian! You're a lesbian! You kissed her! You're a lesbian! Not are you a lesbian? No, you are a lesbian. You were told your sexual orientation in year 6 while being crippled in a wheelchair. That was not fun, okay? And you're angry at this point because you're confused because this girl fails to mention that you kissed in year 3, playing marriages. Everybody thought it happened yesterday. Why would you do that? I'm not too sure. Was she a lesbian? Maybe. This girl got some really freaky shit, my friends. Like, I'm not being funny. When we had our swimming lessons in year 4, she got naked with a girl in a change room and kissed her and made out with her. Like, I'm not being funny. You were not a lesbian, okay? She was, yeah. And if you want to come out of the closet, that's fine, but don't drag me out of it too because I'm gonna crawl back in, okay? No. So anyways, for the next 2 days, all the people in the class take the piss out of you and you don't want to be there. And it's not even like you can run out the class, okay? You'd have to will yourself out and ask everyone to move out the way because you're in a fucking massive wheelchair. Not fun for you at all. Anyways, year 7 rolls around the corner and you're telling yourself you do not want this girl in your fucking school, okay? So for some reason you have a bad feeling that this girl's gonna bring it back up and not mention the date, because why would she? Weird. She has nothing to go for. Her only flex is she kissed you. Again, bit weird. I get I'm beautiful, but like, what the hell? So you find out she's in your year, like your year group, your population. So that means that you're gonna have classes with this girl. 4 maybe, that's gonna be great. So you begin to freak out. Now you get bullied in year 7, year 8 and year 9, okay? And halfway through year 8, she decides to tell everyone that you kissed again. Now I'm not being funny, if you tell someone that you kissed someone and don't mention when, they're gonna think it happened recently. Of course they are. This girl, this dumb fucking cunt, forgets to mention that we kissed in year 3 while playing marriages. No, you forget, don't you? So, in your form lineup after lunch, you hear Daisy's a lesbian, she's a lesbian, you kissed a girl, she kissed a girl. Ugh! What? Are you joking me? Are you joking me? Why? Can I have a fucking break? So everybody thinks you're a lesbian, okay? And secondary school is mean, okay? You deal with it in primary school, now it's secondary school. You've leveled up in the world of bullying. So you freak out again and everyone's calling you a lesbian again. No one bothers to ask. You just get told. Now this lasts a week of tormentation. You get bullied, you get harassed, you get called a lesbian, everyone's whispering, making fun of you. And this fucking girl generally still forgets to mention that it was in year 3 and it was marriages. You forget that, don't you fucking dumb bitch? So you really hate this girl at this point. You are fucking enraged. And once again, everybody thinks you're a lesbian. You don't know why no one's telling her that she's a lesbian, because she was the groom and kissed you. This girl basically scars you for life. She makes you watch Pornhub because she thinks you're pregnant. She's your baby daddy for 2 weeks. She gets you bullied and tells you that you're a lesbian and gets everyone to think you're a lesbian for about 3 years straight. And basically ruins your life for a good period of time. Yeah. And guess what, my friends? I'm 17 years old and I'm not a lesbian. So, thank you for telling everybody I was a lesbian and forgetting to mention that it happened in year 3. Because I remember it very clearly, okay? You pissed me the fuck off. And I have one thing to say to this girl: if you ever tell people we kissed, don't forget to mention when it happened, yeah? Because I'm not being funny, unless you're some weird freaky bitch. It's just weirdo behaviour anyways doing that. You have no need to say it. It's not relevant. It's not a flex, okay? We were children. I was 7, you were 7. I'm not a lesbian. As far as I'm concerned, neither are you. So what's the point, okay? What's the point? Fucking weirdo. Welcome to my massive clothing try-on haul for summer. And in this video, we're going to try on all of these items of clothing and see if they're worth your money or not. I'm going to be completely honest with this. I spent all of my own money on these items of clothing, so whether you buy them or don't buy them, nothing to do with me. I'm just going to give my personal honest opinion on whether I like the clothing and if I would buy from it again, along with the brands and how much each piece costs me. And when it comes to tops and stuff, I'll also be styling them too with jeans and shorts and skirts, and we're just basically going to try and make outfits out of the items. Now, the first item of clothing that I'm actually already wearing is this beachy cover-up from Kiwi & Co. And I'm not going to lie, at the start I hated it. The shipping was awful. The actual product is not worth £40. I paid £40 for this, a beachy cover-up. Now, I do love it. I think it's beautiful. I think it fits lovely. I think it's amazing colours. Material is very, very cheap. Not worth £40. Would not buy it again. However, if you've already ordered one, don't worry, girl, because it's going to look fucking fire on. Now, we're going to start off with the category of dresses because they're going to be the easiest thing for me to get in and out of without sweating like a pig. So I've got 3 dresses to try on. They're all from Cider. So without further ado, let's get changed. Okay, I've just put the first dress on, and when I tell you for £39, I'm fuming. This is the first dress. I literally look like someone's grandma. It's not appealing, it's not flattering. I look like a box, and it definitely does not look like how it looks online. And the material, I feel like I'm wearing a raincoat. I'm not loving it. There's no boob support at all. We've got some chest support here. Underneath the boobs are just blending into the dress. Unappealing, disgusting, not worth my money, and I definitely will not be wearing this. Next dress. I love this dress so much. So this dress is also from Cider, and when I tell you, it is the most beautiful flowy dress known to man. Oh my god! I am really feeling myself. I think this is gorgeous. The one thing that is like sort of annoying me is the boob area. Like, why is it so broad? Why is there so much space? I don't like that at all. However, the dress itself is gorgeous. Like, I'm not being funny. The little princess flow and then how it goes down at the back. Gorgina. I could fucking model a catwalk in this dress. I love it. Fire. Now, our last dress is a bit of a hit and miss one, so I'm going to try this on and fingers crossed it looks nice. Okay, this is the last dress, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not loving it. It's not very flattering. It's pretty. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty dress, but it's not flattering. There's no like cinching. If it was a bit more cinching, I'd like it a bit more, but it's just like one material, nothing special's gone into it. And I don't know, I'll definitely wear it like on holiday and stuff, but like in general I wouldn't purchase it because it does nothing for me. Not shaping, not hugging, not flattering, it's just a bit meh. Just a bit meh. Now the next category is tops and skirts. So we're gonna go through all of the items together. I'm gonna wear jeans and shorts to model the pieces, and let's go. When I tell you I might have just found the best black top, holy shit. So this black top is from Shein. I believe she was literally like £2. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have tried to pull it up as tight as I can, but doing it by myself is fucking impossible. However, I just love it. It's really fitting. It works perfectly with my gold skirt, which is what I brought it for holiday. I think it's gorgeous. It sort of like sucks everything in. It's very sleek and it's also quite a stretchy material too, so I think it's phenomenal. And for £4, oh, could not go wrong. Now, one thing is the boob area definitely needs some more support, so I need to hike it up, but I can't do that at the moment by myself, so yeah. Nipple covers might be a must-have for this one. Okay, this is the next outfit, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I am not loving it. Now, I brought these two to sort of match together, both from Shein. This is so tight, it's not stretchy. It looked like a top, in the sense of when I was putting it on, I was like, is this not like a boob tube? What is this? This is not what I ordered. However, the top I do love. It definitely, again, is quite fragile. It needs to be hiked up and tightened, but it is really pretty. It's a backless top. You probably see my underwear hanging out as well, but it's a backless top. I think it's gorgeous. Lightweight, very nice for the beach as well. Chef's kiss. And also all of these products were like under £10 each, so again, worth the fucking money anyways. And for going out and partying as well, like even just to go clubbing, I think this is a cute set. I think it works nicely together. I like it. Okay, I love this like outfit combo so much. So this top is from Cider, and then the skirt is from Shein. And when I tell you that it is like sequins, but also like in a sense it sort of works, like I like it. So this is a sequin pink top with a basically see-through lacy sort of like, I don't know, train, you get what I'm saying, like it's a lacy top, this is not see-through. And then the skirt itself is just a bubbly sort of sequins pink skirt, and I love it. I think they work lovely together. I love the shape of the top, either with shorts or jeans. I think it just works so nicely. And then this is a skirt for parties. Even a basic white top would just look so good with it. I love them. Now, this was about £20 from Cider, and then the skirt itself was I think £7 on Shein. Worth the fucking money. I love it. Okay, this is the last item of clothing, and when I tell you it is my favorite one, it is this beautiful flowy top from Cider. Now, I am wearing it with the pink sequin skirt just to show you what you can sort of wear it with. I love it. When I tell you this is the most lightweight top known to man, especially for how much material and fabric is on it, it feels like nothing. Like, it's one of those things that is not flattering to the point where it becomes flattering. And I feel like a fairy princess in this. Like, even if someone was to take a picture of you from behind, oh, it's amazing. I love it so much. But yeah, that is all of the items of clothing that I was meant to try on. I hope you guys loved them, and I've given you guys some ideas for what to buy for summer, for holiday. I am definitely going to be wearing all of these pieces in Greece, so stay tuned for that. And I'm in love. I love this. Party outfits are going to serve from this point onwards. That's for sure.